Behind the outlaw country legend, the braids, and the timeless songs, Willie Nelson's greatest legacy isn't just in music, but in the surprising, sprawling family tree he's built across decades of love, heartbreak, and redemption. Few know that Nelson once discovered he had a daughter he never even knew existed until years later, and that his children, spread across generations, have followed winding paths of their own, some stepping into his musical footsteps, others carving out their own destinies. It's a story filled with twists, untold bonds, and revelations that even the most loyal fans never saw coming. Willie Hugh Nelson, born on April 29, 1933, in Abbott, Texas, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most enduring icons in American music. His childhood was marked by hardship. After his parents separated, he and his sister Bobby were raised by their musically inclined grandparents. Bobby, born 2 years earlier, would later become his lifelong musical partner, sharing stages and memories until her passing. Growing up in a small farming town during the Great Depression, young Willie found refuge in music, writing his first songs before the age of 10. That resilience and passion carried him through a career that would reshape country music. By the late 1960s, Nelson had emerged as a leading voice in the outlaw country movement, rebelling against Nashville's polished sound with a raw, authentic style. His landmark albums, Shotgun Willie, 1973, Red-Headed Stranger, 1975, and Stardust, 1978, cemented his place in history, each redefining what country music could be. Even into his 90s, his creativity shows no sign of slowing. At 91, he continues to record and perform with his 76th studio album, Last Leaf on the Tree, released in November 2024, and his 77th project, Oh What a Beautiful World, due in April 2025. Beyond music, Nelson's life has been a tapestry of love, family, and reinvention. He has been married 4 times, with each chapter marked by triumphs and heartbreak. His first marriage to Martha Jewel Matthews in 1952 produced 3 children, Lana, Susie, and Willie Billy Jr., before ending a decade later. Billy's tragic death in 1991 remains one of the deepest sorrows of Nelson's life. In 1963, Nelson married singer Shirley Colley, but the relationship ended in 1971 after she discovered he had fathered a child, Paula Carlene, with Connie Kepke. Willie married Connie that same year, and together they welcomed another daughter, Amy. Their union lasted until 1988, during which time Nelson's fame soared but his personal life grew increasingly complicated. Briefly, in 1989, he wed La Velda La Hopkins, though that marriage dissolved within a year. The greatest stability came in 1991, when Nelson married Annie D'Angelo, a makeup artist he had met on a film set. Over 3 decades later, theirs remains his most enduring partnership. Together they have 2 sons, Lucas and Micah, both talented musicians carrying the Nelson legacy into a new generation. In 2012, Nelson also discovered another daughter, Mary Haney, from an earlier relationship, expanding his family's circle once more. In total, Nelson is the father of 8 children, each shaping his life story in their own way. Nelson's journey has not been without struggle. He has faced significant health challenges, including COPD, pneumonia, diabetes, and even surgery for carpal tunnel syndrome after decades of guitar playing. Yet, he has always met adversity with grit. A black belt in both Taekwondo and Gong Kwan Yu Sul, Nelson's discipline has often matched his artistry. His financial life has been equally dramatic. After massive IRS troubles in the 1990s nearly broke him, Nelson bounced back stronger than ever. Today, he holds an estimated net worth of $25 million, with properties that reflect his eclectic spirit. His sprawling 13,691 square foot ranch in Spicewood, Texas, sits alongside the legendary Luck Ranch, home to rescued horses and the annual Luck Reunion Festival. In Hawaii, his 6-bedroom Maui retreat serves as both sanctuary and social hub, where friends like Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson join him for poker nights. One of the most famous chapters in his real estate history came in 1970, when his Tennessee log cabin caught fire. Nelson famously ran inside to rescue his beloved guitar, Trigger, along with a pound of marijuana. That daring act earned him the nickname Shotgun Willie, a name he proudly carried into song and legend. Even his vehicles tell a story. Classics like a 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback sit alongside luxury rides like a Bentley, a Ferrari, and even a Rolls-Royce golf cart, blending rugged Americana with playful indulgence. Through it all, Nelson has remained not just a musician, but also a cultural force. He has appeared in more than 30 films, co-authored books, and stood at the forefront of activism for biofuels and marijuana legalization. His sons Lucas and Micah now perform on stages around the world, a testament to the enduring power of the Nelson name. At over 92 years old, Willie Nelson's story is far from over. From a barefoot boy in Abbott, Texas, to a global icon with a catalog of timeless music, he embodies resilience, creativity, and the unshakable will to live on his own terms. His journey is more than the story of a country singer. It is the story of America itself, told in song, struggle, and the spirit of a man who never stopped moving forward. Thank you for watching.